Man, did you see DJ Akademiks trying to make the claim that Drake is more like that than Kendrick?
I'm like, come on, bro.
You
Look,
saw
man,
that? I'm trying to find the video. I think O'Shea Jackson was saying that. I'm
man,
trying to find the video, but he was like, man, just technically speaking, Drake be around more gangsters than Kendrick low key. Like he's probably more like that.
like now, nigga, he got him on payroll. But you gotta, this is what niggas don't understand about the West Coast. You could be a square, you'll get banged on for being wherever you are. You might, you feel me? The opposite race might get on you. Like it's niggas they ain't never had no 100 days, 100 nights in Canada. Like let's stop the cap. They ain't never had any of the shit that I feel like niggas in the West Coast go through. And you are affected by that, and you might not even be affiliated. You could just be a regular person. So I don't think Drake is anywhere near what Kendrick is. And Ack at this point, he just got Drake's nuts in his mouth. These niggas don't want him to lose. They don't want him to take the L. And Drake already gone. He over here making albums with Party Next Door. Bro's over it. He understands he lost. It's his fans that are still trying to keep this shit going.
No, that's a fact. Like to really sit there and say this dude from Canada who grew up from a damn near wealthy family, grew up on TV, is more like that than a young black nigga surrounded by power rules in Compton is absurd. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. That's the ultimate level of glazing I done damn near ever seen. Because like what? First of all, this is the West Coast. This is Compton. He grew up in the early 2000s in Compton because we were around the same age. So this was when the gangbanging was cracking. It was up. 2000, 01, 03, 04, 05. It was lit. Like 05 was damn near like our Chirac year. I remember. That's when the Hispanics put the green light on niggas for wearing white tees and all like it was all type of shit going on in the streets. If you was in the streets, that's when we had the race riots in the LA County Jail. They had to separate the blacks and the Hispanics. Like it was up. So you didn't even have to bang to for somebody to get cracking on you outside back then. And you comparing that to somebody who grew up in Canada, like, come on, bro, stop playing. Keep this shit music. Like you were trying to attack niggas' personal characters when you yourself are not like that. You're not like that. You haven't been around nobody that's like that probably until you got in the industry. You feel me? You grew up blogging. You grew up on the internet.
These came out of his basement for years. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's wild though. To say Drake is more like, did he piss on his leg and smack him and all? Like, come on.
Like
there's all type of crazy shit attached to this man's name, and this ain't no hate on Drake. I still fuck with Drake old music. I still turn some Drake on, and I'm on the West Coast. I'm not hating. Yeah. I'm not picking sides in the beef. I just call a spade a spade. He lost. That's it. Everything he been dropping since the beef, it been low key whack. It been flopping. He trying to do house music and shit now. So I think he got to go take a vacation, reinvent himself, come back with a banger. He'd be all right. But as long as not like that is still on the airwaves right now, he can't pop out, bro.
It also shows you the ignorance that motherfuckers that's not from the West Coast or I never, know nobody from the streets, been in the streets. It shows the ignorance that niggas have because niggas is low key getting on Kendrick like as if like if you've been in that walk of life, if you had family, whatever the case is, you're not praising that shit to the max. You're not trying to be the toughest street nigga in the world. It's like that's what I don't think people understand. You're trying to say he's not like that because he's intelligent, he made it out, and he's trying to, give us a better message. To me, if anything, I'm looking at bro like he for sure been through some shit to be doing that. It's the niggas like Drake who 35 years old just trying to start banging or just trying to act like they tough. That to me ain't been through shit. Because if you really been through something, you don't want to keep doing that, especially in your later age, unless you're ignorant as fuck.
Yeah, I don't. But see, that come from niggas who never had the opportunity to display their masculinity. Like, regardless of what we want to say about gang banging, that's still young men full of masculinity with nowhere to release it. They're not in sports. They're not in any combat martial arts. But as a man, that violence is still in you. You have to display violence as a man, or it's going to be displayed in other places of your life. Like a lot of these dudes turn into weirdo predators and all type because they have nowhere to release that shit. You feel me? So these niggas grow up wanting to release that. Then they get the money. Then they get the yes men around them. And now they can safely do that. But we come up, you got to do that shit. You could be a square from Delaware, got no choice. Like you said, you walking outside every day. Niggas like, hey, where you from, bro? I don't bang. You don't bang. Nigga, what block you live on? Nigga, ain't your cousin Wooty Woo You getting beat up for some shit your cousin did, some shit your homeboy did, or because of the block you live on. So now you ain't got no choice but to adopt the violence. So it's a totally different dynamic out here. And that's what people who's not from here don't understand. You have kids who literally couldn't walk down the block. Like outside, like you seeing niggas outside, you fuck. It's the only way home, too.
Yep. And
it's the only way home. Or your mom sends you to the store, and it's the only store that you can get the item that she needs. But this is the store where niggas hang out at. It's 50 niggas in front of the liquor store. You like, fuck.
I gotta walk.
You damn near finna get killed trying to go get mom some motherfucking pack of cigarettes or some shit. They're like,
he don't understand that. He don't get that. And that's why I said it's ignorance. Like anybody who's, you know, like I said, been in it at all, they understand what it is. We know Drake ain't like that. To me, Drake is just somebody who he got some money. Like you said, he wanted to release that masculinity. What he really started doing was trying to fuck with niggas' girls and doing certain things like that. I think he got pressed a little bit, and now he want to turn into Macho Man. But it's like, man, just chill. You feel what I'm saying? Just be you. And I think, you know, everything, you wouldn't be in this situation right now if you was just being yourself.
This is the crazy part. The niggas that Drake are trying to emulate, niggas are the type to rather hang around niggas like Drake. Like niggas would rather be on the OVO jet, flying shirts and shit, and hanging with the cool nigga who got all the bitches. Like niggas
exactly that. Exactly.
Niggas trying to leave the environment that you're trying to emulate to get to where you are, because it's cooler over there. You the cool light-skinned nigga who sing and got all the bitches. Nigga, we're trying to come over there where you at, nigga. We trying to bring you around. You feel me? Because the bitches is scared where we at over here, unless they 304s or something. We want the next level Croatian models that you be chilling with. So the street niggas are trying to get to where you at. You think you looking cool, trying to act like the street niggas, and we looking at you like a goofy. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
That's so crazy you say that, because that's really facts. And again, the niggas try to overcompensate for what they don't have or what they weren't able to showcase. And it's like the niggas over here they already know you. They already know you're not like that. They're not asking you to be exactly what you said. They want to come into your world for a little bit, fuck with what you got going on. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing like that. So I think bro just let his ego get to him. He got niggas around him. And he thought, I don't know what he thought. He thought money bought, I feel like, street shit, but it don't. You see that now because all of that J Prince, VwP&x, whatever, all that shit is silent and done for when it's niggas from the West Coast you're talking to. So,
nah, that's a fact. It's I don't know, man. I'm anxious to see what else he got coming up. You feel me? Because let's be honest, when you ride with a female, I'm gonna turn some Drake on before I turn some Kendrick on. That's just a fact. And this ain't no hate on neither one. Drake got the vibe music. If I'm on a yacht in Miami, we got the champagne. Sun is out. We popping that Drizzy on. Yeah. You feel me? And it might be some shit I don't listen to. He just gonna set the ambiance right. He gotta get Drake gotta get back in that bag, bro. Go to Miami. You feel me? Get your mind right. Go rent you a yacht. Put a bunch of young hoes on there. Get that feeling back and start making that type of music. And you be right back. But as long as you out here trying to catch the next wave, that shit over with.
He just announced yesterday, I think last night, he's doing a collab album with Party Next Door. So I'm sure that's what he realized too. He going back in that bag. And I think that's what's best for him right now. Let everybody kind of forget about that. Then maybe come out a little bit later, whatever you want to keep rapping. Cool, do your thing. But what we're trying to hear from you is vibes right now at this point. That's for sure.
Because it's crazy because Drake done damn near put on more niggas than Kendrick for sure.
Yeah.
We talking about cosigns. Drake done co-signed a lot of niggas who done pop shots at him.
And, like, and whether you think like, you know, it helped him or helped them, it's like he did do it. He did co-sign him. So, and he co-signs a lot of niggas, like, so you can't really say he don't. That's why niggas dissing him and then not being able to produce is like you might be burning a bridge just a little bit.